A new bill increasing Social Security checks by eliminating. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of yet again another new bill which has been introduced, which would ultimately translate into more money in your bank account and higher checks out of Social Security because of simply eliminating. I will be talking about all the details of this legislation, the name of it, how the whole thing works, and how it translates into more money in your possession. So let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as it is totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to advocate on your behalf, to do all the research every single day so that you don't need to, and break it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted on what is actually going on and anything popping up right now, like new bills, packages, and proposals, anything else that may impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything popping up you can possibly grab and or take advantage of, like money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus, anything else like that. Of course, I'm bringing it to your attention every single day in these short videos as things are changing very rapidly. So again, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it, each and every one of you. I'm so incredibly grateful literally for this community and every single person that watches these videos. Again, we've got to stick together right now. It is a very important and pivotal time right now when it comes down to the low income and fixed income. And again, thanks for being part of this community. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so, and let's get into it and talk about the details of this new bill, which has been introduced alongside so many others, which by the way, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, or if you're new to the channel right now, you will quickly find there's a lot of things that are going on right now for the low income and fixed income who receive benefits from Social Security. A lot of bills, a lot of packages, a lot of proposals, a lot of reform that is being tossed around out there. The program is definitely up for discussion right now. So again, I want to bring that to your attention. It's very important because remember, are your Social Security benefits important to you? Again, that's not a trick question. We all know the answer. Let's say it together. Yes, 100%. Very important, right? So the deal is, if they reform Social Security, you probably want to know about it because this means your money, your benefits, your livelihood is up basically in their hands, right? And again, if they're going to reform it, you probably want to know about it. Therefore, anything that's being introduced, bills, packages, proposals, you probably want to know about that as well, because as I've said before in other videos, you never know what they're going to work forward, and again, what they're going to do with all this, right? Even though it's all proposals at this time, you just never know what they're going to move forward with. Anyway, sorry, I digress for a second. Let's get into it and talk about this new piece of legislation. All right, so this one would inadvertently increase Social Security checks by proxy. What I mean by that is simply because of this piece of legislation and the way that it's introduced, as well as what this bill would actually do, would translate into a lot more money for beneficiaries in a pretty nice passive way, okay? Let me explain what's going on. In fact, there's so many pieces of legislation out there. Some directly increase benefits by like $200 a month or more than that, okay? That is one of the different things out there. Now, in this situation, this is actually increasing benefits by eliminating. What are we eliminating? Eliminating federal taxes. Let me explain the situation of this. Let me explain the details, or actually let me tell you the name of this legislation first, and then I'll talk you through the details of how this works, as well as other accompanying piece of legislation that would do something very similar to this. So the name of this one is Social Security Check Tax Cut Act. Okay, Social Security Check Tax Cut Act. Feel free to look it up if you want to. If you want to read more about it, by all means, go for it. Otherwise, I'll tell you about all the details of it right here, okay? So basically what this would do is eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits. Now, you might be wondering, wait, my benefits are taxable by the federal government? Yeah, they sure are in some instances. Now, does this apply to every single person? No, it does not apply to everybody. Why? Your benefits need to be at a certain range, or your other income in conjunction with your Social Security benefit needs to be at certain thresholds. Now, that is a topic in and of itself. I have dedicated videos here on the channel talking about that. If you want me to come back and elaborate that further, of course, I can do that. But again, I'm just talking about this, okay, as in the elimination of federal taxes, which, by the way, let me emphasize, federal taxes. There are a handful of states out there that do tax Social Security benefits as well. So those would still be taxable on the state level, but this is the federal level, okay? Remember, federal is all-encompassing across the entire country. State by state is obviously just within the borders of that respective state, okay? Anyway, let's talk about this. So the Social Security Check Tax Cut Act, what does it want to do? Basically, what it wants to do is eliminate federal taxes over a 10-year period of time by lowering these federal taxes a little bit each and every year, okay? So it'd be like a step-down process. They lower the federal tax rate on these Social Security benefits a little bit each year over about 10-year period of time, and then in about 10 years, no more taxes would be due on Social Security benefits from the federal government, okay? Now get this, in some instances, depending on your income, your income level as an individual or a married couple, up to 50% of your benefits would be taxable. The highest rate in which your Social Security benefits are taxable is 85% of your benefit, which, by the way, I want to clarify that really quickly. I'm not talking about an 85% tax bracket. There's no such thing. Either way, that'd be very, very high. I'm not saying that. I'm saying 85% of your benefit would be taxable, okay? It's very different, but it's still a big percentage of your benefit, which could potentially be subject to federal taxes, okay? So that's the whole purpose of this piece of legislation here, to remove federal taxes on Social Security benefits, which would ultimately result in more money in your pocket. There's a huge percentage of beneficiaries that, believe it or not, pay a lot of money on their Social Security benefit in the form of federal taxes. In fact, get this. There was a report that came out probably, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago, something like that. I talked about it in a video, in fact. Last year alone, Social Security reported $49 billion of the money that they had coming in. So they have a couple different income sources, okay? They have money that comes in through Social Security payroll taxes. That's the bulk of it. About $1.15 trillion a year comes in through payroll taxes. That's the bulk of it. $49 billion is collected by taxing Social Security benefits. That's craziness. $49 billion, they give it out and they claw it back in the form of taxes. Is that not nuts or what, right? That's crazy right there. And then $66 billion is what they get from interest on the money sitting in the trust fund, okay? That's not bad. $66 billion in interest? I'm not sure about you, but that'd be pretty awesome, right? Just imagine it. You put a bunch of money into a savings account in your bank and you get back $66 billion in interest. That'd be awesome. That'd be super cool, right? Obviously not our situation, but you get my point, right? All right, so anyway, that is what I want to talk about, is the $49 billion of benefits that they get back through the form of taxation of benefits would basically be eliminated through this piece of legislation. Now, there are other pieces of legislation out there. In fact, there's 2 more that I can think of off the top of my head right now that I can give you the names of as well that would do essentially the exact same thing, reducing or eliminating federal taxes on Social Security benefits. In fact, one is Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act. Feel free to look that one up as well. I've talked about it before in other dedicated videos. Again, Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act. Same thing, reducing taxes on reducing federal taxes on Social Security benefits. So that one as well. And there's another one out there as well called You Earned It, You Keep It Act. Again, You Earned It, You Keep It Act. In other words, hands off. So you earned it, you get to keep the benefit, right? And again, that's something that some lawmakers are saying, is that, hey, these people earned it, right? They paid in through years and years of working, paying in through Social Security payroll taxes. They earned it. Why are we taxing? This is double taxation, right? So anyway, a couple of good pieces of legislation out there. Again, to be 100% fair, yes, these are still in the introduction / proposal / debate stage right now, just like all the other legislation out there to reform Social Security. But as I've been saying for a while now, and I'm going to stick to it, this is what I want to bring to your attention is all of these pieces of legislation, because they will be reforming Social Security. To what degree? We don't know. What are they going to do about it? We don't know. We know that they will be reforming Social Security. In my opinion, I anticipate this much. They'll be likely raising taxes, as in the percentage of income that is taxable by Social Security. Okay, I would anticipate they raise that. And again, that's not what I'm talking about here in this video. As far as reducing or eliminating federal taxes on Social Security benefits, I'm talking about taxes that are paid in by those people that are out there, at a job, wherever, things like this, earning income, and the percentage of income that is taxable by Social Security, I would anticipate that is going to go up. I'll also anticipate that they're going to be increasing taxes on the higher income people who pay in through Social Security payroll taxes, and then also increasing the full retirement age, okay? That is my anticipation. Why? Because this is what they just continue to come back to every time that they want to reform Social Security. Now, I would not be shocked one bit if they do other reform to Social Security as well. It's going to depend on a variety of factors, but again, why we have to continue watching all this closely, because you never know at what point they're going to institute any of these different changes and reform Social Security in a major way. That's why I continue to say we've got to watch all of these different aspects, because we never know which of these they're going to come out and say, hey, we like this one, let's run with it, right? So I want to keep you posted on all this. At the end of the day, it's all going to translate into money in your pocket, money in your bank account, how much you get, what your benefits are going to look like. And remember this much as well. If they do nothing, that also impacts your benefit by about 20 to 25%, depending on the report you're looking at. It's going to reduce benefits. So we want them to reform Social Security. They must. If they do not, it's going to be detrimental for beneficiaries, because it's going to reduce benefits when the trust funds go insolvent, as in they're broke, they run out of money, right? So anyway, hope this helps you. Again, as always, subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Right down below the video is the big subscribe button. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Again, down below there, totally free to do so. Like the video or hit that thumbs up button. Share the video with your friends from my social media. Again, totally free to do so. And go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel, including those that I have linked down below in the description. Some good content there as well. Otherwise, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. I hope this helps you out to keep you informed of what's going on and breaks another piece of legislation down that is out there right now. Anyway, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again later.